Hey guys, good morning. Today is Friday, April 24th. We're going to do the next chapter. This is a big one. Big chapter. Not as far as long, but a huge one for the story. So buckle your seatbelt because this is awesome. Or maybe it's going to blow your mind. This one's called The Last Note. So we just read about how Julia and Miranda were getting along. They're trying to get together and get along, things like that. Really sweet and everything like that. And Julia even complimented her and said her and things like that. And they seem to be getting along because they see a lot of themselves in each other. Okay? I'm going to kind of shift gears, go a little bit away from that right now, though. So this is called The Last Note. I'm up to the part about what happened on the corner. If I ever do write your letter, I'll tell this part very carefully. She goes ahead and she puts numbers here. These are the steps that she's going to tell this part of the story. Number 1, I was walking home alone after school, thinking about what to get Anne-Marie for her birthday. Number 2, it was cold, but not too cold. The boys were standing outside the garage making noise as usual. They were also throwing potato chips at each other. 3, Sal's class must have been dismissed a few minutes before mine. He was walking a little ahead of me. I did not run to catch up. I did not run to catch up. Number 4, I watched him pass the boys outside the garage. They said some stuff to him like they sometimes do. I saw a couple potato chips hit him in the back. Number 5, Sal seemed to lose it. He turned and screamed, "Shut up!" He was wearing his dark blue knit cap pulled down over his forehead again. Number 6, the boys just laughed. My heart started going very fast, but I wasn't really worried they would hit Sal because it is officially beneath them to hit smaller kids. Torment them, yes. Hit them, no. Number 7, one of them reached out and pushed Sal in the chest. Not too hard, but Sal stumbled back a few steps. He yelled, "Jerks!" And the boys all cracked up, but no one else touched him. Number 8, Sal pointed himself towards home and started walking again. Number 9, Marcus came walking out through the dented metal door next to the garage. Number 10, Sal saw Marcus and broke into a run. Number 11, Marcus yelled, "Hold up!" and started running after Sal. Number 12, I saw the laughing man across the street on the corner. He was in his nutcracker pose, facing us. Number 13, Marcus was catching up to Sal, yelling, "Hold up! Wait!" Number 14, this is where things got weird. I saw something next to the laughing man, like an old movie that flickered for just a few seconds and then went out. It was between two parked cars, and it looked like a human holding his head in his hands. He was naked, and then he was gone. Number 15, Sal kept running. Marcus kept running. I started running. Number 16, "Hey, hey, kid," Marcus yelled. Naturally, he had forgotten Sal's name. 17, Sal took one look over his shoulder and started moving faster. He was almost to the corner. Traffic was flying by on Amsterdam Avenue. Sal! I screamed, stop! But he didn't stop. 19. Wait, Marcus yelled, I want to. Then he finally seemed to figure out that Sal was running away from him. He slowed down. Hey, look out! 20. Sal was in the street, still running and looking back over his shoulder. 21. I caught up to Marcus. I think we both saw the truck at the same time. It was a big truck, moving fast. 22. Stop! Marcus shrieked at Sal. He was pointing at the truck with both hands. Watch out! Watch out! 23. I have no idea what the truck driver was doing. Checking his delivery list maybe, or changing the radio station, but he didn't see Sal. He didn't see Sal in the middle of the street. And he didn't slow down. 24. I started screaming, covered my ears. I always cover my ears when I don't want something to happen. Like if I drop a glass, I don't want it to break. I wonder why I don't cover my eyes or my mouth, or try to catch the glass. 25. I saw Sal's head start to turn. I knew the exact moment he registered the truck. It was practically on top of him. Going forward meant getting hit. He was moving too fast to turn back. Stopping on a dime might have saved him, but there was no way he could do it. 26. My brain boomed inside my head. Sal is going to die. 27. Sal is going to die. 28. Sal is going to die. 29. Suddenly, the laughing man was in the street, his right leg flying out in a mighty kick. Sorry, I get emotional when I read this part. 30. The laughing man's foot hit Sal's body. 31. Sal flew backwards and hit the ground hard. 32. The truck hit the laughing man. Number 33. Marcus sat down on the ground and started crying, like there was no tomorrow, really sobbing his head off. 34. I ran over to where Sal was lying there still, with his arms tucked underneath him, in a way that was not right. Sal! I screamed, Sal! He looked dead. 35. The truck made a long screeching noise, and then the driver came running out and shoved me away from Sal. 36. Someone, I found out later it was Belle, led me past a heap of something awful in the street, saying, don't look, don't look, don't look. She walked me over to the curb and sort of propped me up next to the mailbox on our corner. And then she ran back to where the truck driver was hunched over Sal, doing something to his body. There was a shoe lying upside down at his feet. 37. I found myself staring and staring at the shoe. It was a black shoe with a 2-inch platform, nailed to the bottom. It was Richard's shoe. 38. Everything started to spin. I closed my eyes. I leaned my head back against the cold metal of the mailbox. When I opened my eyes, I was staring at 4 words that were scratched into the blue mailbox paint. They were stacked, one on top of another. Those are the 4 words. Book on the top. Book, bag, pocket, shoe. 39. Book, bag, pocket, shoe. I read the words over and over, and then my brain showed me some pictures. I saw the school library book with your first note sticking out of it. I saw the tall paper bag full of bread that hid your second note. I saw your third note pulled, sorry, third note pulled out of my coat pocket with last winter's dirty tissues. And then my brain pointed my eyes at the shoe lying upside down at my feet. The shoe that had been stolen from our apartment. Number 40. I reached down, picked it up, slowly turned it over. Inside was a small square of stiff paper, just like the first 3. This is the last note. This is what it said. This is the story I need you to tell. This is everything that has led up to it. Please deliver your letter by hand. You know where to find me. My apologies for the terse instructions. The trip is a difficult one. I can carry nothing, and a man can only hold so much paper in his mouth. Number 41. I heard Sal cry out and looked up. The truck driver was on his knees next to Sal saying, "Thank God, thank God, thank God, it's a miracle." 42. On the other side of the street, I saw Marcus, still hunched over on the curb and crying hard. I could see him shaking. Behind him stood the boys from the garage, so still and silent that they looked like a picture of themselves. 43. Sal was not dead. The laughing man saved his life. Number 44. You saved Sal's life. Number 45. You were the laughing man. 46. You were the heap of something awful. 47. You are dead. Sorry. Sorry if it's getting you like it's getting me, but I'll continue tomorrow with more. Talk to you guys later.